Now we're going to create animal STEMFIE cars using the scribble tool in Tinkercad. Here are two examples. Note that at the bottom of each animal there's a base. We need to have that base in place so that the shoulder screws will have something to screw into. So the first step we're going to do is to create that base. In Tinkercad, we have the mechanical portion of the STEMFIE car, including the screw cutouts. What we're going to do now is drag out a box and dimension it. We'll make it 12 millimeters front to back, 40 millimeters side to side, and 5 millimeters tall. That's the height of the screw cutout. To soften the hard edge, we'll drag out a wedge. I'll tap F to zoom in and rotate a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I want to rotate this 90 degrees that way and 90 degrees this way. Now I'll make it 5 millimeters tall, 12 millimeters from front to back, and from side to side 5 millimeters, and turn it into a hole. I'll drag that over there, select those two shapes, align along the edge and along the middle. Now that we have that hole in place, we'll duplicate it and move it over to the other end, turn it around 180 degrees, and we'll select the red shape and the cutout, choose Align. This time we don't want the red shape to move, so we'll click on it a second time, and then we'll click the Align handle to make those two shapes aligned. Now we can select all three shapes and group. Okay, the last step is to cut the holes out of this shape. With the new shape selected, I'm going to hold down the Shift key and click Hole Cutouts. Then I'm going to click the Align tool. I don't want the hole cutouts to move, so I'm going to click them a second time. And I'm going to center from side to side and from front to back. And then I'm going to click, I'll zoom in so you can see, I'm going to click the top control. That will make the hole cutouts flush with the new shape that we just created. Now looking from the front, I want to combine the hole cutouts and the new shape, but if I click on the new shape and tap the T key, you can see that there's no way that I can select just those shapes without also selecting the shoulder screws. So the first thing I'm going to do is click and drag to select the shoulder screws, and then click Lock so that they won't interact with anything else. Now I can click and drag and select the hole cutouts and the new shape and group. And when I tap the T key, you can see that those holes have been cut out of that base shape. Now we can continue on with creating our animals and adding them to this base.